lost half the face as a result torn by tumor. His face is somewhat handsome for most Caucasians. But Tim McGrath, 38, seems to be willing to lose that pride after the tumor gnaws some of his face. Quoted from huffingtonpost.co.uk. The tumor on his face is synovial sarcoma, or cancer in soft tissue, is very rare. The tumor was diagnosed in 2014 after Tim had several times complained of severe pain in his jaw, but the team initially refused to be operated on. So he spent 18 months looking for treatment other than surgery. Ironically, synovial sarcoma is also resistant to various treatments, including chemotherapy. As a result, the tumor that initially amounted to the egg continues to grow to as big as 4 inches. At the end of May 2015, I had to be fitted with a tracheotomy for a respirator, including a feeding tube. The lost half of his face, but has a high spirit to heal. However, with high-dose radiation, the tumor on Tim's face slowly shrank. However, the team still had to wait for several weeks to undergo surgical removal of tumor remnants. This took place in October 2015 and spent 30 hours. The team had been warned if he could lose his eyes or left ear because of the cleanup operation. I thought it was not necessary. But as soon as I woke up, I was very surprised because not only some of his face and bones were removed, but also most of the muscles in my back and shoulders to rebuild my bone structure. Only after this procedure successfully implemented, his body actually refused every time the reconstruction. This was evident when Tim's body was infected several times. The team was almost desperate, until finally the team met Dr. Chaoyasate a year later. At that time, Chaoyasate heard Tim's story from his colleague. Upon hearing Tim's story, he immediately agreed to help the 38-year-old man. Interestingly, Chaoyasate's practice is not far from Tim's parents' home. I never thought if when the tumor was removed then some of my face is also missing. But after meeting Dr. Chaoyasate, I felt a new hope, he said. This doctor uses the skin and muscles of the left leg, left arm and part of the team's forehead to reconstruct his face. The total team has gone through 5 reconstruction procedures. None of them get rejection from their bodies. Because it is still in the process of recovery, Tim could not drink or eat from his mouth, including talking, but his spirit to heal is very high due to the success of the operation.